We have seen a candidate for governor in Texas, Greg Abbott, get tied to Ted Nugent, who he happened to be campaigning with him, and Ted Nugent has said some horrible, and I'm not going to repeat things about the president that he should never have said. And let's face it, he seems like a misogynist. He's written songs about jailbait. He's admitted to having sexual relations with underage. I mean, so this is not exactly what you want your campaign to be cloaked in. The question, though, is, has Greg Abbott, who is the gubernatorial candidate, been damaged? And here's what Wendy Davis, who's the Democratic who is a Democratic gubernatorial candidate, she said, this isn't about some aging rock star way past his prime who simply needs to go away. This is about Greg Abbott. It's about his character, his judgment, his values when he stands on a stage next to someone like that and refers to him as his blood brother. Any damage here to Abbott's campaign?
I don't think so. I think what happened, this is Texas. I think this is good batting practice for Republicans nationally. They're going to have to deal with a lot of figures like Ted Nugent this year. But at least for Republicans, this was not a candidate making these kind of statements. This was a surrogate.
Yeah, that's an improvement, right?
But when you have silence, that is also an endorsement of what you are saying. And for Greg Abbott not to have stood up and not to have recognized that this was as despicable of language as it was, and only later on said something, really speaks volume. And people are going to look at that as the character, but it's also going to go larger because Ted Nugent isn't just about Texas. He speaks for a lot of candidates that are there, that are that adhere to the Second Amendment issues and things like that. So they're going to use this as a foil nationally. So it does have some implications.
And Ramesh, it does. It just also brings up the question: is what are you responsible for as a candidate?
Right. And you were saying he happened to be campaigning together. Well, that was Abbott's choice, right? He tied himself to Nugent, and he didn't, I think, strongly and forcefully enough repudiate his comments. And I think he could have done that. And still had a strong position. I think he's had a very good couple of months here, largely because Davis is not a particularly strong candidate. And I think he flubbed this one.
Yeah, and unlike John McCain, who in 2008, when the woman said, I am terrified of Barack Obama because I think he's an Arab, and he immediately denounced him at that event, Greg Abbott stood silent. But
the question is not only is it appropriate. Of course, Ted Nugent's comments were entirely inappropriate. It's the political fallout. Will there be any in the Lone Star State? I doubt it.